Hello and welcome back to my Astroimaging Journey channel. And as you can see here, I've already recorded my desktop. Unfortunately, the mic stopped working, so apologies for the voiceover. But a couple of nights after I did the last round of Jupiter and Saturn, the seeing conditions improved. Humidity was down considerably. I think it was around 50%, and it was just a better night overall. So what I got working was I connected up to CPWI, Celestron Planewave Instrument software, and did my alignment through there. And you can see in the lower right, or excuse me, lower left, I've got the slew control up so that I can do some work. Moon was roughly 98% illuminated, and with the 2x teleconverter, now with some experience under my belt using Registax and AutoStacker, thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to get some close-in shots of the moon and see what we can get with those. And then after this is completed, redo my Jupiter and Saturn images or videos, and we'll see how it ends up going. You saw there while I was talking, I'm being a little bit smarter about it this time around. As the files are being created, the video files are being created by Backyard EOS. I'm going ahead and copying them over to my NAS so that I don't run into disk space issues like I did the other night. So just a short, quick video to show that, hey, I'm going to try stacking the moon images or videos. I'm also going to revisit Jupiter and Saturn with some hopefully better atmospheric conditions, and we'll try to restack those. I mentioned in the last one that I was going to try to make an animated GIF, but I just didn't get the quality of images that I was hoping for, so I ended up not pursuing making the animated GIF. So in the end, it was a learning experience. Applying some of those practices to this tonight's imaging session, going with a little bit slower of a shutter speed and a little bit, so the shutter will be open longer. That will be closer to the frame rate. The frame rate I'm getting is around 20 to 28 frames per second. So I'm going to be sticking to 1/30th of a second or shorter. And because if, in essence, if you run a shutter speed of say 1/10 and your frame rate is 1/20th, then you're going to end up with 2 frames in the video that are identical. So we're going to try to stick a little bit lower, like I said, 1/30th of a second or faster. And then I'm going to bump up the ISO to a level that gives me a decent image. So in this particular case, you can see here for the moon, I'm running at 1/40th of a second and 800 ISO. I'm not sure what I'm going to go with for Jupiter and Saturn yet, but I'm going to try to match those a little bit closer this time. Hopefully get some better data. Definitely have better atmospheric conditions. So we'll see how things progress. So let me stop here and let me get to the Jupiter recording, and we'll be back in a minute. All right, we're back. As you can see, I've already got the Jupiter video running. It's a little bit brighter in the frame. It was a little bit better in focus. Must have had some turbulent air move through, but as you can see here, I'm going with 1/25th of a second and a 6400 ISO. And when we get some of those lucky frames that are actually in focus, you can see we have a moon transiting Jupiter. So we should get a decent shot of the moon and its shadow. And down in the middle lower half, you can see the great red spot. So I think I'm getting better data tonight, and with any luck, we'll end up with some better images this time around. So I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope and pray, and then we'll see what we end up with. So I'm gonna leave that one here. I'm gonna finish out the night. I'm gonna also try to get some Saturn images, and next video we'll be stacking those moon videos I took. So with that, I'm going to say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope everybody's staying safe and healthy out there. As always, clear skies and have a good one.
Thanks for watching yet another episode from the Astroimaging Journey channel. Really appreciate your viewership. In our upper right, we have the latest video that I have posted prior to this one. Down in the lower right, we have what YouTube thinks you will enjoy. Below is a subscription link. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you so choose, ring that bell if you want to get notified of something new, and as always, thank you, clear skies. Remember to